أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Those who are local and those who are overseas, may Allah give us the blessings of this day of Ramadan.
Amen.
We are in the last week of Ramadan. Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept from us.
Amen.
The last we mentioned in the previous session from the discipline between the Shaykh and the Mureed toward his Shaykh is that the last one is he has to make sure that his heart is with one Shaykh, cannot be with two, because then he is splitting his love to two sides. Grand Shaykh, may Allah bless his soul, in his teaching, he was saying that a windmill can irrigate one field. This windmill spinning, bringing water up from the well, can irrigate one field. If it has to irrigate two fields, then everyone will have half of his field is not irrigated. So it means you cannot spread your love to two. It has to be for one Shaykh, and has to be for the Shaykh of Tarbiyah, the Shaykh that raised you from childhood, raised you through his manners, his behaviors, his good characters, his love, his teachings, his knowledge, everything, his miracles that you see from him. So he is going along with your life. Even there is hundreds of students, he goes with hundreds of students. Even there is 1,000, he can cover 1,000. 1 million, he can reach 1 million. Those who deny that, it's their problem. It's not our problem. Ahlul Zikr, Allah gave them a special power. That Ahlul Zikr mean the shuyukh who guide people in Zikrullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them a special power, that with that power they can carry the whole followers, even big numbers. So the last thing that we were mentioning is عدم تطلعه إلى غير شيخه, not to look other than his Shaykh. Because if he divided that love, it's not going to be enough for him to reach the shore of safety. He will be still struggling in the water to reach the other side of the ocean. Now, we mentioned the discipline between the Mureed and the Shaykh. Now, the discipline between the Mureed and the Mureed. Al-adab al-zahira, the external discipline that Mureed has to follow with his brother. But before we go to that, I will mention some of the discipline that the external discipline. We mentioned before the internal discipline. All these 8 different discipline that you mentioned, it was spiritually. That one is al-adab al-zahira, the external discipline. First, to agree with his Shaykh whatever he says. Amran aw nahyan, order or preventing him from saying something, doing something, and ordering him to do something. Like a patient to to a doctor. A doctor will say to the patient, you do this, he follows. And submit and surrender. So this is one of the relationship of the external discipline that the Mureed has to show to the Shaykh. Second, he has to sit in the association of his Shaykh with complete adab. He must not lean on something, on a cushion or a pillow. And he must not yawn in the presence of the Shaykh. He must not yawn even when he is in the prayers, but unfortunately we do that, so we have to struggle to stop it. And not to sleep. If you want to sleep, go and sleep home. Don't come. Because when you sleep and the Shaykh is speaking, you bring the level of the suhbah down. Because there is someone sleeping and someone worse than that who is snoring. And too many of that. As soon as they sit for the suhbah of the Shaykh, the advice of the Shaykh, a nasiha, they sleep. Subhanallah, look shaitan how he plays with us. Outside there is no suhbah, no sleeping. There is suhbah, there is sleeping. Is that? And must not laugh for no reason or smile for no reason, because the Shaykh is looking. Why he is laughing? I'm not laughing. I'm not giving permission to laugh in the time of the suhbah, unless if he says something that makes people to laugh. It's his, from him it's coming. But from us to laugh or to smile or to talk, like before we prayed Fajr, there were some talking here and smiling and laughing. I was hearing them. وَلَا يَرْفَعْ صَوْتَهُ عَلَيْهِ. He must not raise his voice on his Shaykh. Especially in zikr. You find some people without permission of the Shaykh. With permission of the Shaykh, he tells some people to raise their voices. But without permission, you must allow the Shaykh's voice to be heard. Not your voice. وَلَا يَتَكَلَّمْ. He must not to talk completely, because this is a disrespect for the Shaykh who is giving an advice, because he is sitting in a not presence, but when alim sit to speak, means it is the majlis of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. As a normal scholar, like you are on the mimbar, it's mimbar Rasulullah, and the mihrab is mihrab Rasulullah. So you cannot there do anything that is not acceptable. Sahaba, they never spoke when Prophet is speaking. So ulama al-ummah, the scholar of the ummah or awliya al-ummah, they are inheritors of Prophet. So when they sit, that sitting is become important for akhir. So you don't need to smile or laugh or talk, because this is disrespect to the Shaykh. You can see some people talking and some people sleeping. That is disrespect. ومن صحب المشايخ بغير أدب واحترام حرم مددهم. Anyone who follow, or those who follow the shuyukh without respect, because too much familiarity that they develop between them and the sheikh, too much familiarity that they develop between themselves and the sheikh, they begin to answer the sheikh, or they begin to criticize what he is saying, or they're telling him, no, it's like this, not like this. They use their mind because that familiarity makes them to do that. When you sit with the sheikh, you must know that too much near him is like fire. It might burn you. I heard it many times, and I experienced it many times from both Maulana Shaykh Abdullah al-Faiz al-Dagestani, may Allah bless his soul, Sultan al-Awliya, and Maulana Shaykh Nazim, that Qurb al-Sultan narun. To be very near to the Sultan, to the king, externally, not even the sheikh you must respect more than the king. It's any mistake there, it throw you out, it fire you. Grand Sheikh, may Allah bless his soul, he said, when I am speaking, he said, my heart is not with me, it's connected to the source, to the main source. I'm only like a radio. What is coming to my heart, I am revealing to you. So you have to be very careful that if you, in that moment where I am giving you what is coming to my heart, you begin to even scratch your head little bit, or you scratch your hand little bit when I am speaking, you drop the suhbah 7 times down. The power of the suhbah will drop down. Means because you make people to pay attention not to me anymore, to the suhbah, they are looking at you, how you are scratching. Or some people, they might not scratch, they sit, and someone coming from the door, all of them, they look who is coming. Nope, they don't pay attention anymore to the sheikh, they pay attention who is coming. It's not? They do that or not? Yes, sir. And this is one of the major problems that make you to be far from getting the benefit of that suhbah that day. When you begin to look who is coming. What is your business with that, who is coming or not? Your business is looking at the sheikh and not looking with your eyes. Your head is down. Adab, respect. Tariqa kulluha adabun. Tariqa, Islam is all adab. It's based on adab. Not like a Turkish bathroom, everyone coming inside and everyone talking to everyone. You don't know what they are saying. So don't turn your majalis, your associations with the sheikh, into a Turkish bathroom by looking left or right. It's not accepted. It's not your business who coming. And also, the one who is coming is not his business, is not allowed for him to begin to say salam and come to the Shaykh to say salam. His focus is only the Shaykh, so he will come. If he wants to give salam, he comes directly to the Shaykh, give salam and go backward. Don't turn your back to the Shaykh. You go back, you sit wherever you can find a seat. More adab, you say Salamu Alaikum to the Shaykh in your heart, and you sit wherever you find this place. Don't make a show coming to the Shaykh and shaking hand. Shaykh knows your heart. اتقوا فراسة المؤمن. Be aware of the vision of the believer. He sees in Allah's. Allah will give him special nur to see with. He can see. This is second. The third, المبادرة إلى خدمته بقدر الإمكان. Is always your duty is to serve the Shaykh. Because if you serve, you will be served. If you don't serve, you will never be served. So try to, as much as they need serving in their associations or in their dining area, because every Hanukkah there is a huge dining area. Don't sit and wait for people to bring you to the cup to your mouth or the spoon to your mouth. Go help, especially in cleaning. No one help, except those 5 or 6 every day. They have to be the same people. So what we said third is to go and help in the dargah or the zawiya or the Hanukkah, whatever you want to call it, or ribat of the Shaykh, to help in cleaning, cleaning carpets, in cleaning plates, in not to sit and you want the Shaykh to serve you. So you serve, you will be served. So you serve physically, external love to show to the Shaykh that you are helping, you are not lazy. People likes to sit and get everything ready, is not? They don't do anything. Men and women. When you serve, the Shaykh will serve you from heavenly knowledge. فَمَنْ خَدَمَ خُدِمْ. That's important word. فَمَنْ خَدَمَ خُدِمْ. The one who serve, he will be served. Look that story of Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He has a neighbor who is not believing in him. He's an old man, might be in his 80s, as the story mentioned. He came to Sayyidina Musa and he said, Ya Musa, you are my neighbor. I'm coming to you. I like you to lend me your pot. I have guests today. I want to cook for them. I don't have a big pot. I like you to help me, to lend me yours. He looked at him and he said, Oh, kafir, why I have to lend you when you are not believing in me? I will not lend you. You did not believe in me. He said, okay, what I can do. He asked, please, if you can help me, I'm asking second time. He said, no. He left. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala spoke with Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He's Kalimullah. He'd get directly through his heart, revealing to him. Ya Musa, why you chase that person out? Away? Why you chase that person away? Why you didn't give him your pot? What you were going to lose? By giving to him, might be you guide him. You bring him to believe in me. Why you didn't give to him? He said, Ya Rabbi, he is not a believer. He said, 80 years I am serving him, I am giving him what he wants. I gave him good life. I am the one that decide. Wallahi, if you don't give him that pot now, I'm not happy with you. Sayyidina Musa was worried, afraid. Look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how much He cares for His servants and how much He wants everyone to live in nicely, to live in adab, to live in Islam, to live in religion. Because religion is the key for paradise. He went, Sayyidina Musa carrying the pot, running after that person until he got him. Because that person walking slowly, he got him, he bringing the pot for him, he said, take the pot. He said, look at him, he said, oh, what happened? Why you are bringing the pot? You chased me away. I will not take it now from you until you tell me why you are running, what happened. He said, oh my brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to me, 8 years I am providing this person. I never said anything. Now he wants one thing from you, you refused. If you are not going to give it to him, I will not be happy with you. He said, Ya Musa, you have a creator like that, how I cannot accept or believe in you? And he said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Musa Rasulullah. You serve, you will be served. You do good, you will get good. You do bad, you get mercy. If you are a mu'min, a believer, and you do something wrong, you will be forgiven if you repent. When you serve, by praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by doing salawat, by making zikrullah, you will be supported by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 4 is you must always come to the association of the Shaykh. Don't say, I am sick today, I cannot. I have to take my children for visit their uncle. I'm going promise them to take them to restaurant. You're wasting money. Eat at home. Correct? But also, it's okay because you have to make sure that they live a nice life with you. So you have to adapt his associations. If he was in a far away country, you have to visit him as much as you can, or twice a year, or once a year. Whenever it's available, you make an intention that, Ya Rabbi, I am going to visit my Shaykh. لذلك قيل, for that reason it is said, and you translate, زيارة المربي ترقي وتربي. I will repeat it. زيارة المربي, the visit.
To visit the one teaching you.
The one teaching you, raising you up. ترقي وتربي.
You will be raised and given good manners.
I don't think that's
to rise.
To rise in the different level, higher levels, higher states. وتربي, and when you are rising up in these different levels and states, you will get tarabbi, you will be under their gaze, their protection. You will be rising with their tarbiyah. What's tarbiyah? Discipline. So the awliyaullah, Allah saints as-Sufiya, the Sufi sheikhs, they build up their ways on three different principles. One of them, al-ijtima'. They build their tariqa, their order, on three principles. The first one is associations. Tariqatuna as-suhba wal khayru fil jam'iyya. Our way is the companionship, means to sit together, and the best in congregation. So first we have to sit, al-ijtima', to meet with each other and to sit and to know each other. Second, al-istima'. First what? What's first? Al-ijtima', association, meeting together. Second, al-istima'. When you sit and meet together, you listen. Ilmul yaqeen. You will get the reality of knowledge, because you are hearing from the Shaykh his experiences that he in his life, what he has achieved, he is giving it to you on a golden plate. So you listen to him, or you listen to the one that will be a senior Mureed, or the one that Shaykh assigned him as a representative. Too many. You listen. So when you first you come and sit, association, ijtima'. In the ijtima' you will listen. When you listen, you follow. Al-ittiba'. Al-ittiba', as mentioned in Holy Quran, إن كنتم تحبون الله فاتبعوني يحببكم الله. If you love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow Muhammad, Allah loves you. Follow, to follow. Al-ittiba', when you listen, you follow what you listen. What will happen, the fruit? Ijtima', istima', and then third, ittiba'. So what happened? You get a fruit. Al-intifa'. What's intifa'? To benefit. So without, you cannot benefit from reading a book. You have to see the manners, how the Shaykh approaches you, how he is very careful for you not to be upset, take care of you, like raising a child. What is meant by Shaykh, in whatever we have mentioned before from the beginning, is Shaykh Tarbiyah, the Shaykh that raised you up from bad manners to good manners. لا شيخ التعليم, not the Shaykh of teaching ilm, because the student of ilm, of knowledge, of fiqh, can have many teachers, different sections, and the murid can have many teachers in ilm, but he will have one teacher of tarbiyah, of discipline. He will follow one Shaykh of tarbiyah. When that Shaykh, he find that Shaykh is inheritor of Prophet ﷺ, he will have that Shaykh as his teacher. That the one that get you اجتماع, استماع, اتباع, انتفاع. I repeat them or okay. اجتماع, استماع, اتباع, انتفاع. Five, when you get that knowledge by اجتماع, استماع, اتباع, انتفاع, when you get the intifa, the fruit, and you begin to realize that the teaching of the shuyukh is completely higher in that sense than the teaching of ulama, because the shuyukh, they are ulama on the same time and they are shuyukh on the same time. So you have to be very careful, and many of us, they misrepresent the Shaykh because what? Not to show his love. They can express the love, but the problem, as it is mentioned by many Tariqa representative or shuyukh, he said, don't, when the Shaykh is giving you a lecture, you have to understand, might be that lecture is only for that group. You cannot go between common people and say what the Shaykh is saying to you privately of knowledge, because their capacity cannot carry that. أن لا ينقل من كلام الشيخ إلى الناس إلا بقدر أفهامهم وعقولهم. You must not carry any kind of knowledge that the Shaykh put in your heart through his associations to some people who their minds and their heart, they cannot carry that. According to their understanding, you give them what they can understand, or else they are going to criticize you, criticize Prophet, and criticize Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without knowing what they are doing. Because when they criticize the Shaykh, complain about the Shaykh is getting his knowledge from heart of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from heart of Sahaba, from heart of Imams, from heart of Awliya. His heart is connected. So not everything you have to tell. Today, not today, only before, people wants to show the grandeur of their Shaykh, the greatness of their Shaykh, how much he knows. They go and say some things that he said it to them only, because they can carry that. They go and tell other people. What they do, other people, they criticize the Shaykh, is not? Or run away. وقد قال سيدنا علي رضي الله تعالى عنه وأرضاه عليه السلام حدث الناس بما يعرفون. Sayyidina Ali كرم الله وجهه, he said, talk to people with what they know, means their level. أتحبون أن يكذب الله ورسوله? Do you like to, because of you talking to people something that they don't know about, you are telling them, do you want that Allah and His Prophet will be criticized? So you have to be very careful in that, because many people today, to show their love to their Shaykh, they say many things which is not normal, which is not accepted. It's recorded, this from Sayyidina Ali. So don't talk to people with things that they cannot grasp and understand. And too many people today, they talk like that, and we face a problem. You are not talking in Sharia-wise because you can debate, but you are talking in something spiritual that belongs to the heart. They cannot see it. They didn't reach that level. They don't have that light enough in their hearts. They have a light because they are Muslim, they are mu'min, but that light, a flashlight, can be strong or can be weak. So if it is weak, it can give you light little bit around. You can see. If it is big, you can see everywhere. So don't give the big light to a place where it's only for him. A weak light can work. Cannot take more than that. If you have a lamp here, if it is 100 watts, you put it on 220 volt, what will happen? If it is 110 volt, it will explode. Cannot. You are exploding these, what you call them, condensers, that for electricity, they put these condensers everywhere to minimize the amount of electricity that come to your home. If you put a bigger condenser, it will burn the light. So don't give whatever they give to you to people. Sayyidina Ali warned us. He said, tell people what they know. Tell people what they know. أتحبون, do you love that Allah and His Prophet will be criticized because of something that you mentioned and it doesn't come to their heart? That's why we have to be very careful. From here you have to, the last is to have sabr, patience. You have to have patience with your Shaykh, because he might wants to polish you. To polish you, if you have a diamond, always diamond is inside a rock, or any gem, it's inside a rock. To bring that gem out, you have to crack the rock. So the Shaykh wants to crack you, to polish you, to hit you with an axe, not to give you sweets. All the time giving you sweets, you will be spoiled. You will become brat spoiled. Brat? Spoiled? Spoiled brat. Because you want everything ready-made. Sitting nicely. You think that yourself, because you follow the Shaykh or you move him with here and there or take him here and there, you are so close to him, you are everything. No, you might be the last one in his presence. So you have to be patient because he is cracking you. And his cracking is not going to give you sweet. Grand Shaykh, may Allah bless his soul, when I mentioned the story to you last time, that I wanted to go and I have next day the finals in the university, and I went and he sent me back. He said, go make your mother happy first. If she gives permission, you come. I mentioned that story. So at the end of that story, he said when the Shaykh is ordered to follow his Mureeds and look at his Mureeds by firasa, by, like today they speak telepathy from far to far. They believe in that. Sayyidina Umar was speaking with Sariya when the enemy were coming from behind the mountain. He was speaking with him from Medina. Sariya was hearing him in Sham. So yes, awliyaullah, they have that power. He said, when I look at the Mureed, I don't give him sweet. I don't give him something that please him. I give him some obstacles, some difficulties, and we look. Is he getting angry or he is patient? Prophet is observing the amal of the ummah. Be careful what you do. You have to be always patient with the shuyukh because they want to bring you to the shore of safety. So they do some things like Sayyidina al-Khudr and Sayyidina Musa. He make a hole in the boat against safety, against Sharia. He's going to sink everyone in the boat. He killed the boy against Sharia. He built the wall, and where they kicked him out of the country, they didn't give him any food, and they were tired, and still he gave them a good by building the wall. So you have to be very careful with the approaching the Shaykh. You have to be patient on his Tarbiyah when he's raising you up, discipline. Now we finish that, the external adab with the Shaykh, from the Mureed to the Shaykh. Now from Mureed to Mureed, what kind of advice they give to us? Mureeds must not first, they must not accuse any other Mureed of anything. They must not backbite their brothers. They must not spread false rumors, and don't eat their flesh, as Allah mentioned in the ayah, أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اجْتَنِبُوا.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اجتنبوا كثيرا من الظن إن بعض الظن إثم ولا تجسسوا ولا يغتب بعضكم بعضا أيحب أحدكم أن يأكل لحم أخيه ميتا فكرهتموه واتقوا الله إن الله تواب رحيم.
Be aware, be careful, run away from accusing by having bad thoughts about your brothers. And don't spy on them, what they are doing. And don't backbite them. They don't like to eat flesh of your brother raw. But on the other hand, that's first principle. So what you need to do, second principle, you will try to advise them and to teach the ignorant between them how they have to treat each other. When they see you are nice to them, they become nice to you. But show them love and respect. In order to show love and respect and advice, because Prophet ﷺ said, Ad-Dinu Nasiha, there is 3 principles for the one who gives nasiha, who is a senior Mureed in the present, that the Shaykh appointed him. 3 different principles for the one who gives nasiha, and 3 different principles for the one that he is being advised with this nasiha, with this advice. From both sides. Principles of the one who advised, principle the one who being advised. And we will continue this next time, inshallah. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الفاتحة.